Hey there, I was asked to do a tutorial on how I played Not For Nothing by Nico Vinz. It's a song that originated with my guitar part. I wrote it here in my studio and sent it to Pooh Bear, and he wrote the melody and the lyrics, and among others got involved on it, you know, in the process. But it was released on their Cornerstone album, I believe, and it's a pretty simple chord progression. The chords are basically D minor 7 to A minor 7 to B flat major 7 to G minor 7, and then D minor 7, A minor 7, G minor 7. That's pretty much the whole song. So it's how I navigate through those changes different ways. And there's a couple different things I did. One is kind of what I would call the hook, the guitar hook at the beginning. And so I'm starting with the D minor 7th chord at the 5th fret. Okay, so it's nothing on the bottom string, on the E string, but it's 5th fret on the 5th string, 7th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret, and 5th fret. That's the D minor 7 chord. Okay, but what I'm doing is I'm using my fingers, I'm not using a pick. I'm grabbing the middle 4 strings, and I'm taking my second finger off, and I'm hammering that on. Like that. So it's really 5, 7, 5, 5, and then hammering on the 6th fret. And then I'm hammering on my pinky after that at the 8th fret on the 2nd string. Okay? So it takes some finger independence to kind of get that down. And then what I'm doing is on my right hand, I'm taking my ring finger and I'm plucking the 1st string. And I'm hitting that A note on top on the 5th fret of the 1st string. Like that. And then I'm just going to slap the strings. So that's 1 E and 2. So it's a snare hit on 2 basically. And I'm actually, if there's a note coming out, it's probably that G note on the 2nd string. And I'm just going to the A minor. Okay. And I've got my 3rd finger down, but I'm not even playing that string. I'm grabbing the 5th fret of the 6th string, and then the 5th fret of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. So basically I could just bar my 1st finger across the 5th fret and it would be the same result. And that's pushed. It's on the and of 2. See that? And I'm hitting another snare hit on 4. And trying to get as much, I'm kind of doing it with the back of my fingernails, trying to get as much pitch on it as well. See that? I'm getting it. And now I'm probably hitting the top E string in there too. Okay, now the next chord is the B flat major 7. Now normally I would play it like this. B flat major 7, I might play it like this: 2nd finger on the 6th fret of the 5th bottom string, 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string, pinky on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and then my 2nd finger would normally be on the 2nd string at the 6th fret. So it'd be 6, 7, 7, 6. Skipping the A string and not playing anything on the E string. So this would be muted. Normally I play it like that, but because I want to get that E, remember what we did here, that melodic climb there, I wanted to get something similar to that over the B flat chord. So what I did was, instead of putting my 1st finger on the B flat on the bottom string, I'm putting my 2nd finger there. 3rd finger and 4th finger are still where they normally would be, which is the 7th fret of the 4th string, 7th fret of the 3rd string. But now I'm going to put my 1st finger on the 5th fret of the 1st string, and then slide it up. So I'm plucking individually, thumb, 1st finger plucking the 4th string, 2nd finger plucking the 3rd string, ring finger plucking the 2nd string, and then slide. Oops. And then it goes down to G minor at that point. I think I'm going to G minor 9th, so I'm playing it. So let me see. Now, then I do that when I hit the downbeat on 4. Okay, so again, this is going to be pushed. 1 E and 2, and of 2. I'm going to hit the 4. So it's a, and I'm kind of strumming sometimes with my thumb as well. Kind of keeping the beat going. And then and so the progression goes to the G the second time and skips the B flat. And then later on in the progression, I simplify it to make more room for the vocals, because what you want to do is kind of create a hook and then maybe create something that can be sung over. And I kind of had the intention that they were going to chop it up and turn it into loops or something, but I sent them this long thing and they actually wrote over the whole thing, or Pooh Bear wrote over the whole thing. So the voicings I used later in the song are 10, 10, 10 on the 6th, 4th, and 2nd string. So that's my D minor. And I did that because I wanted to hear the slide going down to the A minor. Okay, and the A minor is the same thing, but at 5, at the 5th fret. 5, 5, 5. And that's skipping strings. You'll notice 6th string, 5th, 4th string, and 2nd string. And then 6, 7, 6 on the same strings. And then 3, 3, 3 on the same strings. I think occasionally I grab that F when I go to the G minor chord. It's technically kind of a G minor 7. Even though there's no 3rd in it, I grab this F over here. I think I hit that D harmonic there as well at some point. But for my tone, I'm just using, I think I was using this Strat, if I'm not mistaken, neck pickup. This is a 2000 American Standard Strat. I've not changed a thing on it, it's all original. And then also my Lexicon rig, which if you look at my church rig rundown, you'll see that one highlighted, and you can find out what the components are there. Although Lexicon stopped making it 25 years ago or something. It was something they made in the 90s, mid 90s. And I've had it since then. I use it all the time. I've been programming it. I've got several of them now just to have as backups. So it's a common tool for me when I've got to do something quick. I want to get a tone up really fast. I don't want to take the time to mic out amps or find a room to put amps in or whatever. You know, that can be quite a major chore. So this worked pretty well. This is a sound that pretty much went into the record. You'll notice I'm getting that 9th with my pinky on the G minor 7 chord. I may have even hammered on that 4th, which is the 5th fret of the 3rd string. And then I did a bunch of licks. Basically in D minor, I did a bunch of... And maybe I could do a separate lesson on what licks I did. I don't. I was just riffing. I didn't think they'd use them. I was just having fun, and they ended up using them in the record. A lot of pentatonic stuff, a lot of blues. You know, D minor blues works great over that progression. Real sexy. I like all those slides, especially with delays. You can kind of get the slides working together with the delays. God bless you guys. I hope this helps, and I hope it's something you're interested in. Talk to you soon. Bye.